the Sonic movie. Oh boy, the Sonic movie. Man, what a journey it's been. Yeah, what a journey. But hey everyone, this is PownicMania5000 here, and I finally watched the Sonic movie. Well, yesterday, but still. So I watched it with Genius 18, and he'll appear in my spoiler review, or the main review of this movie. So yeah, this review is mostly quick and non-spoilery, so yeah, this is a free spoiler review, so don't worry about that until we get to the spoiler review. But yeah, so we saw the Sonic movie yesterday, and it was actually a really great film. And we expected a good movie out of this, but we didn't expect it to be like that good. Like, it's not a masterpiece, but it was still a pretty good film to watch. Now, we all know the history that this movie has been through, from when it was going to be produced by Sony, but it got moved to Paramount. Then the first design, which, while I think wasn't that bad, it was still bad. Like, compared to the new design, yeah, it's bad. But I honestly want to get into this review, so screw the first design, I love the second design, let's just get into this review. So, this movie's plot is that Sonic is, a blue hedgehog, and he has some powers and has the power of speed. And, well, with that power, people want to kill him and want to hunt down them. So he had to move into Earth when he was a baby. Now, as a teenager, he was living his best life and all that, but he unfortunately makes a power outage, and the government now wants to dissect him, and that's it. That's the plot of this movie. Now, I really don't want to get into spoilers for this quick review, so yeah, all the spoiler stuff goes into the spoiler review, not this one. But so the plot seems really basic, but in it has some pretty deep stuff. Sonic in this movie deals through loneliness, and the things that this movie talks about is like mental health, depression, and loneliness. I know that it may seem like, wait, Sonic goes to depression? But he really does in this movie. Like one of the scenes, it's at the beginning of the movie, don't worry, but it's in the baseball field, where like Sonic's playing baseball, but he's doing it all by himself. And then, yeah, you really felt that, and I've always been lonely. Like I'm not a lone wolf, and I have friends, especially now. But back then, it was like I was so lonely, especially when I moved. Like that was the most loneliest part of my life so far, and I hope that will never happen again. But yeah, so Sonic is really lonely here, and he just wants a real friend. During the movie, Sonic meets a character named Tom, played by James Marsden. And James Marsden in this movie is basically the sidekick of Sonic. And during the trailers, I wouldn't say it looked like he's gonna be a bad actor, because I know that he plays some good roles, like the first two X-Men movies, but it kind of seemed like that he will play those general sidekick characters in these types of movies. And it didn't really help that he played a sidekick character in the movie Hop, which is a movie that, it's about the Easter egg bunny and all that. I don't want to get into that, because that movie, while not trash, it was just mediocre at best. But when I watched the movie, I was genuinely surprised that James Marsden, aka Tom, pulled a really good actor for Tom here. Like, Tom in this movie, or James Marsden, was funny, and it kind of made me warm up to Sonic more, because Sonic and Tom are really cute in this movie. Not in a romantic way, but as a duo, they were a fantastic duo, and they got time to relate, and Sonic felt that he never had a friend before, and that really made things way better. So I applaud James Marsden for doing the role of Tom. Now, Tika Sumter, or in this movie Maddie, is not in this movie that much. I would say 10 to 12 minutes in this movie, which ties into the pacing issues a bit, which I'll explain later. But Tika Sumter is also a good actor in this for Maddie, but I just wish that she was in this movie more. So, now we get into the big actor here, which is Jim Carrey playing Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman. But, yeah, Jim Carrey in this movie, oh, he was so good. Like, it reminds me of the 90s movies of Jim Carrey, which he was trying to do. Like, he literally, Jim Carrey literally, went into this movie, signed up for Eggman because, it looked like it was fun, and reminded him of when he, starred the roles of those 90s movies, like The Mask. And, yeah, that's the reason why, Jim Carrey did, Dr. Robotnik for this movie. And, as you can tell, Jim Carrey does a fantastic role of doing Dr. Robotnik. Like, his, personality was so funny. Like, he was the biggest jerk in this movie. And it was, like, so funny. And I love that. Like, Dr. Robotnik has always been a jerk, in my opinion. But this movie really enforces that. And I love it. So, yeah, Jim Carrey is really awesome in this movie. And some people literally want to see this movie all because of Jim Carrey. And I would, okay, sorry for the voice crack. But I would say no, because, like, you have to also see Sonic and the other actors. But Jim Carrey, he did a really fantastic job for this Dr. Robotnik for the movie. Jim Carrey was really funny in this movie. Like, he did, like, a Japanese joke, too. Like, it was funny as hell. Like, I love Jim Carrey in this movie. But he's my favorite part. And he's, like, a very close second. But for me, it's Sonic. Ben Schwartz, man, he did an amazing job as Sonic. No hate to the current Sonic voice actor for the games, Roger Craig Smith. Like, he did a good job with Sonic in, like, the Sonic Boom series, and did improve Sonic's voice, like, for, like, the past few years, ever since he joined in Sonic Colors. But for the next Sonic games, I want Ben Schwartz to do the voice of Sonic, because he was perfect. And it accurately represents Sonic's cartoony style and his personality too. Like, Sonic in this movie was more of a, like, he was more of a energetic person. Like, in the games, he's more like a cool dude and a comedy person, especially now. But now, in the Sonic movie, he was more of an energetic person, but also a really emotional person. I already said about the whole baseball scene and how Sonic is lonely and all that. And, like, I'm going to explain more of Sonic's emotions in a spoiler review, because, seriously, like, Sonic's emotions in this movie are just so well put out. But, like, man, Sonic, you really feel the Sonic in this movie, because we all have been in that phase where, like, we're lonely, especially if we're, like, a lonely child, because I know that some people are like, yeah, I don't have any siblings, but to be honest, if you don't have any siblings, you're kind of very lonely. And then, you have friends and all that, but, like, we all had that part in our lives when we all thought that we were lonely and we have, like, no friends, and it really dealt that, and the Sonic movie dealt with that, and with Sonic and all that, and, yeah, so yeah, like, the other plot point is that Sonic dropped his rings, after, James Marsden or Tom shoots him, so then, like, they have to go, to San Francisco and then save it. Then Robotnik comes in, and then, like, Sonic beats Robotnik, and then, yeah. No details of the plot, until the spoiler review comes out. So that's all I have to say, but, man, the Sonic movie, though, it was great. Now, let me say the complaints I have. Number one is the pacing. And the pacing, it could be hit or miss, because the movie, for me, went by, like, very fast. Like, I know that the movie's 1 hour and 40 minutes, but, it probably has to come up with the road trip scene, as there are 3 acts. The first act, which is mostly the origin of Sonic before, they go to the road trip. Then, the road trip segment happens, and then, the final segment, which is, Sonic vs. Robotnik. So, yeah, the first segment and third segment are a bit short because of how long the road trip section is. Like, it's not long. I saw other reviews saying that it's, like, long, but I mean, it's not long, but it's like long compared to the other segments of this movie. So, yeah, I can see how some people will get pretty weirded out by the pacing of this movie, and yeah, I can see that. The other part is that the other complaint I have with the movie is the human characters. Now, I'm not saying the human characters are bad. Like, all of them are good. And, like, you know, Tika Sumter, Jason Marsden, Jim Carrey, like, they're all pretty good. It's just that the human characters are pretty forgettable. Like, I forgot, another person, like, a human character's name that actually spotted out Sonic. I forgot about that, and I forgot who was the person that played Robotnik's assistant in the movie. So, yeah, that's how forgettable that some of them are. But for the main ones, not forgettable. Well, not for the main human characters, not forgettable and all. And yeah, so yeah, and then like there are two credit segments, two post-credit scenes for the movie, and I just gotta say, the credit segments, especially the second one. Me and Genius 18, when we watched it on Sunday, we were hyped. It was amazing. I'm gonna explain it in the spoiler review, like I said, but the segments, especially the second post-credit scene, was just amazing. And I already saw videos like people like in the second credit segment. So yeah, that's how excited people were when they saw that, including me and Genius 18. Which we will explain in a spoiler review. So yeah, that's my quick review. Well, no, not quick review. My non-spoiler review of the Sonic movie. For it, I give it a 9 out of 10. And I know that it may be a high score for like a video game movie. Some people are gonna say, nah, I wouldn't give it like that halfway score. And yeah, like if you guys don't agree with me on that, then you feel free to explain your reasons on why you don't like the Sonic movie or you like the Sonic movie in the comments below, because I accept opinions, and yeah, as long as you don't tag me for your opinions, I'm fine with them. So yeah, so explain your Sonic movie opinions in the comments. But for me, it's a 9 out of 10. Like, it's actually one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I know that it's a pretty high praise, but I probably saw like not a lot of good movies. So I guess so, but like, the Sonic movie was great. Like, it was amazing. Guys, go see the movie. Like, it's worth your time, especially since the VFX studio that worked on the film got shut down. So support them while you can. And yeah, the Sonic movie, definitely a fun ride. Like, go see it, please. It's a fantastic movie. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching PownicMania5000, and I know that people will probably be asking, wait, where were you doing these weeks? And I just want to say that I'm sorry for not making a lot of videos during these weeks, or like at least a video on my voice, because, you know, during those times, depression hit me, and yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised that depression hit me, because before that, I was focusing on Discovery, where I actually where I actually talked about depression. And yeah, so like you guys would understand that when depression comes in, and it can really hit me hard when I'm trying to do YouTube and all that. So yeah, my motivation for YouTube didn't plummet, but it really stopped me from making all these videos. But luckily, I'm back now, and depression is gone, and the Sonic movie basically cured my depression. Basically, like, I know the other things are the reasons why that the depression got cured, but the Sonic movie was the one that made it explode. So yeah, thanks Sonic movie. Thank you so much for curing my depression. But yeah, that's it for this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.